Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Mekayeel Hasan. I welcome you all once again to my channel. Let us start with today's topic, which is a very important one according to me, and it has destroyed many families as well. So it is a kind of a social taboo also. Like people hardly talk about it. For example, the ladies who suffer due to this, they are reluctant of speaking about it. So recently, what happened that a few months ago, in the month of April, the UN Women, the United Nations Women Organization, whose headquarters is in New York. So they issued a statement that, based on various inputs received from different countries, that the number of calls increased in every country, and they issued a statement to each and every nation that they should make the support or the helplines for domestic violence under the essential services in order to curb down the menace. However, what they didn't talk about was the major cause. According to them, the major cause was lack of job losses, then lack of money. Then many of them, they even stated that because people live in confined places, so ultimately it is the better half or the wife who gets the thrashing or the mental abuse or physical abuse inside their homes. But I feel that, or the pandemic is not a cause. I think that people who are indulging in such activities, they have certain kind of thinking which has been ingrained in their minds right from their childhood, or maybe they have seen someone in their family beating their mothers or their sisters. So basically, these problem of hitting people, hitting their better halves or even their child must be dealt with carefully, and people must talk about it. The report also stated that the number of distress calls which they received was so much that it became really surprising. For example, in the country like the United Kingdom, the number of calls raised by around alarming 700%. So this is just an example, but even in India, I know that many families, they have this problem of physical violence at home. So what happens is that, according to me, this topic must be discussed very thoroughly in our society, and ladies should come up with their views as to how we can control it. And I would like to give my point on this. So according to me, I feel that this problem emerges from the mental psyche of a person who is involved in such activities. It may be due to his upbringing, or maybe something in his subconscious mind which forces him to do all this. But whatever it is a very, very wrong practice which the partners or any person who experiences this must raise his or her voice against it. Basically, it is most of the women who face such atrocities in their homes, and they are unable to share it with their friends and family. But I encourage such people to come forward and share their problems. And if they feel that it is a problem of a very high order which is not going to be solved, then certainly they should seek professional help from lawyers and things like that. Also, they must not hide their problems. They must never hide their problems. If they are hiding their problems, then it is in a way increasing the tendency of that person who is committing this act to act in this way again and again. So I feel that they should at first hand they should speak to the person himself who is behaving like this, and try to sort it out that no, this is totally unacceptable, and this behavior will not be tolerated at all, and if needed, then the higher level must be attained. Plus, to the people who commit such crimes and are watching me, must understand that they don't have any right to physically abuse their partners or their children, even their children, because it will hamper their mental stability also, which will in future might affect their health as well. People should understand that if they are marrying someone, or if they are bringing up some child, say a girl child or even a male child, then they don't have a right to thrash them or to abuse them mentally or physically. It is not acceptable at all. And if you would like to justify with your atrocities which you have faced during your childhood, then this cannot be a solution. You cannot give someone else your learnings. You have to improve as you grow. You need to sit down and think calmly, because even if that person, if that lady, for example, if you have hit your wife and if that lady is still with you, currently if she is staying still with you, then understand that she is one of a gem. You will not be able to find anyone else as per your choice. She is the best one. So please improve your behavior towards her, and try to acknowledge that yes, you have made one fault. If you have watched that movie, I would like to talk about it, the Thappad movie. The husband hit only once, and that was a slap. The husband was very angry, and the wife only left because he did not say sorry. She didn't enjoy staying alone. So we don't need to ultimately get apart, but yes, we need to accept and acknowledge our behavior on both the fronts. In many places, the wives also hit their husbands. It's not that only the husbands hit, but the majority is that the husbands torture their wives. Not everywhere, obviously, but in certain scenarios. So we need to understand that if we are marrying someone, then we have to accept the fact that we are the caretakers. They are our caretakers, we are the caretakers. We should go hand in hand. We don't have a higher hand or upper hand. We don't have to prove our ego in front of that personality. If one person is leaving their family and coming to stay with a totally different family, certainly they have sacrificed a lot more than you are going to in your life. So please respect that, and I feel that nobody gets offended, because I want to give this message that unless we acknowledge our behavior and acts, for example, if a person is abusing his wife and is saying sorry again, obviously the thing which he has done will never be turned back. But I feel if he promises that nothing will happen again, and gradually the relation might be much stronger than before, because he has acknowledged what he has done before. So we must understand and realize that such acts will never lead to a happy life. So please, I'm telling this once again, don't get offended, but please understand, if you are having this kind of feelings or this kind of uncontrollable behavior, then please sit down and talk to people who can guide you. It will not reduce your manliness. It is always be a stronger avenue that you say sorry. By being sorry and by saying and by acknowledging your faults, you only rise, you don't fall. So I feel that my message is clear. I just wanted to make you realize that if you are committing such acts in your homes, please restrain from it, because this is not humane at all. And you need to understand the importance that, like we say in Hindi, जिंदगी की गाड़ी चलती है जब दोनों तरफ के पहिए एक साथ चलते हैं. So your partner and you are the pillars of your life. You cannot go alone by commanding your partner. Don't command, but just be friends with your partner and see how beautiful life becomes. So please, again I'm saying, don't take me otherwise, and understand that life is very beautiful and we need to respect each other in this world. Thank you. So friends, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you like the video, and if you are liking the content on this channel, you may please subscribe the channel. Thank you so much.